There we go.
Folks, heaven's not that far. High on the mountain top, we live, we love, and we laugh a lot. Folks up here know what they've done. High on the mountain top, high on the mountain top, where the rest of the world's like a little bitty spot. I ain't coming down, no, never I'm not. High on the mountain top, high on the mountain top, high on the mountain top. I was just starting to walk, and Daddy always kept a big stick behind the door just in case somebody was to come in that was drunk on moonshine. Daddy had to do something about it. And this woman, they call her Old Lady Boy, she come in and she was telling Mommy about her husband. She thinks he's going out with this woman in Paintsville. So she reared back with that big stick, showed Mommy how she was going to hit this woman in the head with it. And when she went back with it, she hit him in the head. Mommy said I cried for 5 days. And she said I could feel a knot. I had a great big knot to show up right in the middle of my forehead. And you know, the only thing I remember, I don't remember no thing, but I just remember Mommy and Daddy carrying me in this old whip that Mommy had made out of Botox. The knots kept getting bigger and bigger, so she took me to the doctor. And that's what it's called mesotelioma or something like that. Mommy said it need both ears for that to the face. And I ain't got very big ears. And they told Mommy that I was going to die. And that happened like 4 times. So I didn't walk and almost died. It was kind of a mess. Oh, I forgot about the shoes. Well, shoot, I never had a pair of shoes. And Mommy had went and took me to the hospital, you know, to see what if they couldn't do something. But they wouldn't keep me because Mommy and Daddy didn't have no money. They just told them to take me home and let me die, you know, because there wasn't nothing they could do about that kind of disease, I guess. And Mommy told Daddy, says, Ted, you take her down the street. You carry her down the street and said, let me travel out this store here. And Mommy went in and told her the story that I was dying, that she had to carry me 12 miles to town, 12 miles back. And I had no shoes. The place, I think it was Brothers 5 and 10. They're still there in Paintsville, Kentucky. And I think that they told Mommy they wasn't in business to give give shoes away. Mommy told Daddy, says, Trey, we're on down a little farther, so let me stop at another store. And Mommy went right back to the same store. When the guy's back was turned, she stole his little red shoes. And I remember on the big old bridge when we crossed the river, it went way back. I've always been scared of that bridge that went across the big sandy river. Mommy pulled out another little jacket that she was wearing, and she was putting them red shoes on me, and I thought they were the prettiest things I ever saw in my life. And Daddy started crying, and I wondered why. And he said, Trey, you're not going to make it home. And Mommy put the shoes on me, and Daddy took off running and ran all the way to his butcher home with me. Mommy never had a chance to carry me when we were home. That was almost 12 months that Daddy run with me. But Daddy knew that the cop was going to get us. He left Mommy standing and he took off in the bed running. I remember him running, but he didn't know what for. And I remember asking Mommy, Mommy, why is Daddy running? I remember Rolly, to put your little red shoes away, honey, when you get home. Can you believe that? So I wrote a song called Put My Little Red Shoes Away. You know, they're my little red shoes and I don't want them to be dirty.
Go, 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 go.